Hey, what's the haps up in this hizzy, my homies? That's my intro for our lovely guests. Um, Welcome to my podcast. I've done podcasts before. If you've seen Smoky Squadcast, which is a podcast I used to be on, or mostly other channel stuff, you know what I've done. And I've been with Movies and Beyond. I'm still with Movies and Beyond, along with this guy. Um, but this is DDiscussioMs. It's like discussions, but with DDM. You could say discussions with DDM, but this is more interesting. So
You could say D&D, David and Discussions, but
that's
then you
lame.
get copyright for D&D.
Copyright.
Yes,
You'll get copyright.
because this is a live stream and we cannot edit that out. So
No, DDM. If you're confused, are my initials, David Daniel McInnes, and that's been my symbol for life. So if you have trouble pronouncing it, this is the pronunciation. It's DDiscussioMs. DDiscussioMs. We're gonna do this every time we record. This is how you say it, so you'll know how to pronounce it. But
and if you still don't know how to pronounce it, something's mentally wrong with you.
yeah, you're stupid. You see the intellect here? Look at what you're dealing with. This is like I'm Picasso over here. I'm like the melting clocks of YouTube. I'm just
It's such a good start already.
yeah. But yeah, this podcast is not meant to be anything special. We're just gonna hang out, and if you want to ask questions, go ahead. 0 of viewers here. But I sent a link out to my friends. Hopefully they'll watch our stream and support us. But this is my guest for this evening, Mr. Donovan. You've seen him in Movies and Beyond, and he recently started a new podcast that's going to be releasing soon, called Dynamite and Don's podcast, and it's about wrestling. Can you go into depth of like what kind of wrestling? So will you be like WrestleMania, or will there be more?
Yeah, well, for my first episode, we decided to do WWE's biggest event, WrestleMania. Nights 1 and 2, we're going to review that. We're going to review maybe the Raw afterwards, or maybe the major parts of it. But there's also a segment that transpires from something outside of WWE. Wrestling fans, you might know what I'm talking about, and if you don't, that's fine. AEW's footage release. I'm going to go into depth of what the footage is. You'll know about it. If you've never seen it yet, go watch it on YouTube. If you have seen it and you want me and my friend and Dynamite's thoughts on it, tune in tomorrow for Dynamite and Don's podcast.
I know I will.
Yeah, have some fun on that one.
Yeah, and also be sure to check out Movies and Beyond's podcast for tomorrow that we cannot make it to. Well, I can't make it to. So thanks for setting up the time like that. I'm joking, but it's like, I'm working 9 to 5. I can't be there at 11 a.m. But yeah, this Dynamite guy, he seems cool.
Yeah.
Well,
me and him, because we're both pro wrestling fans, we decided like the idea for a podcast, because we always talk about it. We play wrestling games. We do all sorts of things like that. Call us what you will. I mean,
lame. No.
At least you're not calling us marks. So
yeah. Well, hi, but proceed.
But yeah, so we decided after watching their biggest pay-per-view, WrestleMania XL, we decided that we're going to share our thoughts with it. So that's it. And
go ahead. You were saying
well, we're going to talk about that. Just basically rehashing what I just said earlier. We're just going to talk about that stuff. We're going to talk about what AEW released this Wednesday.
Okay.
That's gonna be juicy. And maybe I'll talk about the SmackDown that's supposed to be on airing right now. Maybe. I doubt it. Probably won't because I'm not gonna be there really to watch it. I got what I really needed to. But on our channel, we're not a news channel. We're not gonna be talking about wrestling news. We're not gonna be talking about all of that. We might give our reviews. It might be just like this, just a hangout spot where we just talk wrestling.
That's the best kind of podcast, just hanging out. News is fun, but when someone else is doing it, I don't know if I can do it that well. But
Yeah.
speaking of news, I do have a few things I want to talk about with you. But it's not like breaking news. It's more like something happened. Let's talk about that happening.
All right.
But sure, if you want to jump into it now, if you want to, why not? Why not? It's here. There were some images for a wonderful little movie that everyone's gonna love called Captain America: Brave New World. I don't know how you feel about Captain America: Brave New World. We're gonna be brutally honest, by the way, on this podcast. I am.
I think I might know what images you're talking about because I saw them on YouTube.
Yeah, I think this is very, very nice image right here. Well, there's two of them, but this one is the one that stuck out here. Was this one? I mean, it looks like AI when you first look at it because everything looks. Doesn't it though? It looks like it's not really happening.
It looks fake.
It
Like
does
this
look fake.
looks photoshopped at best.
Yeah. Oof. Chat GPT image. Why does Sam's costume look like that? Oh, I stopped sharing it. Let me get back to that. My bad. I don't like his costume that all that much.
I don't like what Ross is wearing. He looks like he just came out of like what was it like? It's like an astronaut suit, not an astronaut.
It just looks
suit.
like a jacket, like a normal jacket thing.
It's like one of those retiree army soldier jackets.
You're right. like a Joe Biden garment going on. I'm being for real. Like he looks like Joe Biden here. And I don't want to say that about Harrison Ford because it's Harrison Ford. But come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean,
Joe Biden's going to be in the upcoming Captain America film.
Joe Biden's watching the podcast right now with the missile locked on both of our houses.
He wouldn't even know this is a podcast. He won't know what's going on.
Okay. But in all seriousness, though,
yeah,
something about this does look kind of off. I don't know what it is, but it looks off.
Maybe because of how thick Sam is. I mean, look at that. It's popping out.
Bro got dumped.
Bro got dumpy.
Also,
now I know why Steve wants him to take over.
These flimsy old headphones I get on.
Just like make a heart shape on your head. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's America's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But all jokes aside, though, I don't know how I feel about the suit. I know it's a side shot of the suit, but I kind of want to see a front look. You know,
if anything, this reminds me of the Captain Marvel suit from the Marvels, with like a dark, like you can't even see what's going on in her suit.
The shoulder part, the silver part on his shoulder kind of favors like the Winter Soldier suit to me.
Yeah, it looks like Snake Eyes' helmet for a second if you look at it from G.I. Joe.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is just the lighting or so, but on the shield it looks like a darker red, and it looks like it's a white where the star is. If you,
Right. A
I
white.
know there's like a white circle around it, but
There is a better image here. Let me show this tab. This is them on set, so I think you get a better look at the suit here. At least you can tell it's blue.
yeah,
Just looks lamer now, I'm gonna be honest.
yeah.
um I'm glad they're having a good time though. I do like these two actors. Like
hmm
I respect them. But and there's just a random one right here for him holding the shield, so it's pretty boring. But
Yeah. In the second image, it looks like you could see a person in one of the screens.
let me share. Let me go back. Let me see if I can zoom in.
Other side.
Oh, over here.
Up. Go up a little bit. Right there.
Oh, okay.
I that actually looks like Falcon's suit.
It does. Why is he wearing glasses though? Just the glasses? Unless
It's
he
like
took
kind of looks like Yellow Jacket's visor with Sam's outfit.
a little bit, yeah. It's kind of funny how he doesn't have any protection. He's just kind of he wears this mask, and it's I don't know. That's what bothered me about Falcon. It's like you need some protection on your head. Um, even with the old stuff, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like I know you survived a building crashing in the Winter Soldier, but still, I don't care. It's like I'm your mom. I want you to be protected. We got a. Oh, hey, handsome Nader, how's it going? Nice Good Will Hunting poster. Thank you. It's a great film. It's one of my top 5 movies. But yes, uh, I just don't want Harrison Ford taking over. I know they might need him still, but I mean, if I don't know if I want to get too controversial right now. I don't want a hot take to stir up first episode.
Well, I mean, he was already in a franchise that went from good to bad. Now this is his second.
Yeah, this is a third.
Oh, really?
We have Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and the Marvel.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Indiana Jones.
Everyone did. Yeah, I it's just a joke now putting Harrison Ford and everything, and then yeah, but yeah, it sucks because this movie, it's. I mean, it's going to be bad, but it may not be because of the reception they got from how much hate the screen test got. I just hope they pull back the political stuff.
I just hope it's like a good at least 75% on Rotten Tomatoes. If they could at least pull that out.
Yeah. If it's, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, because I just. It's like after Civil War, any Captain America film, I just don't care about watching anymore.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier is nothing without Steve. It's just Steve Rogers is Captain America. He always will be to me. And Sam Wilson's just a good man, but he's not. He's a good man, but he's not Captain America, though.
Yeah.
If anything, Bucky, I think, deserved it more because he was already redeemed in Wakanda. And that's what happened in the comics. He got the role of Captain America after Steve. It makes more sense because they were friends in the 40s and they're good friends. And Sam is kind of like this guy who's like a cool coworker you like to hang out with. That's just my opinion. I don't know what you think about it.
Well, I mean, like I've said dozens of times towards you, if they didn't have at least 2 Captain Americas, or at least like Bucky be Cap, Falcon still be Falcon, but probably have like a bluer suit, more like a red, white, and blue suit as akin to the one he normally wears. That's fine too. Mm-hmm. But the double caps should have happened, at least.
Yeah.
But in terms of who gets the shield, though, Bucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'd be an interesting Captain America to have with Bucky. Like he's kind of a grumpy. I'd like a grumpy old man Captain America. That's kind of like it's like Hancock in a way, but not exactly. Just it's like Batman, but Captain America, basically.
Yeah.
Not Hancock. Hancock's a terrible example. Um, but I think that's all the thoughts I have for Captain America 4. If you have anything to share.
Whatever happens, happens. Come theaters is all I can say.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. Theaters are expensive. I don't know if I want to go to Marvel anymore. It depends. Like I think Guardians 3 is the last one that I will see in the theaters. Everything else, well, that's not true. Deadpool 3. But other than that, everything else is just not interesting.
Unless it's Spider-Verse or Deadpool 3, I don't care either.
True. Or just Spider-Man in general. I think Spider-Man 4 for Tom Holland, I'll go see that. I don't know.
I might.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that it would actually happen, but it is. And I just think, I mean, Peter Parker's slowly deteriorating anyway, like what they said. And I feel like if you just ended at No Way Home, then people can forget about him and it'd be fine. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. It's just like, it's a good ending for him. Character arc is.
I mean, when it comes to a teenage superhero, I feel like Street Level is the best way for him to go because he basically did all the major stuff he needed or he probably wanted to do anyways.
That's true.
With the Avengers, fighting an alien, fighting a multiverse worth of villains. Like, I did everything, basically. Street Level. In fact, you could just retire right then and there. It's
honestly, yeah.
You could just retire because you did everything you wanted to do.
Right. And, yeah, it would be a cool epilogue trilogy, or just if you just had Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
Where they're making a new trilogy. It better be really good if they're going to make another one.
It probably won't be up to standards like the other like sequels, like 2 or No Way Home, obviously. But if they ever did make a new trilogy, I do hope it is at least up there with them.
Yes, I do agree with that. Yeah, I feel like Punisher. I mean, I know Punisher's coming back for Born Again, but he would be a great character alongside Spider-Man. I think the first time Punisher premiered in comics, it was in a Spider-Man issue. I think. I don't know if that's true or not. I'll look it up just to see, or you can too. I'm going to myself as well. Get rid of some of these random tabs I have.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 129.
Wow.
50 years ago.
Sick. Excuse me. Stop. Stop. You always just tell yourself to stop.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I forgot what was I saying. Donovan, say something.
Something.
Don't. I knew you were gonna pull that crap. Oh, we got a comment from Edward Enterprise. Oh, it's Owen. Hey, Owen. Honestly, don't know what to expect of the new Holland Spidey trilogy. That is true. I don't know what they're trying to do because Sony wants it more multiverse, but Disney thinks it should be street level, which is the smartest thing that Disney's thought of so far since Phase 3 or since Phase 4. But what?
Oh no, I didn't say anything.
Okay, I thought you were about to. Yeah, I agree. By the way, I need to see that new biopic you made, Edward Enterprises. Excuse me. Well, yeah, Marvel's stupid. You want to hear more stupid stuff they did?
Sure.
I think you've probably heard of this already. So this is regarding Fantastic Four. So we've discussed, we've said our thoughts about Fantastic Four. Um, before I tell you this news, and maybe you've already heard this news, uh, so what do you think about the threat of Galactus for the movie?
Honestly, if Galactus were to ever show up in the MCU, part of me would be happy to see him show up, but at the same time, I don't want him to, unless it's like a big in-game styled event or
Mhm.
something. Having him in just Fantastic Four
At
just,
least,
just
at least for
feels too
like,
soon.
yeah, at least for like 5 seconds, seeing like the back of him, like in like a flash or something, or do like a Thanos thing at the end of the first Avengers movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, but his henchman or his right hand man is Silver Surfer. How would you feel if Silver Surfer was not a male and was actually a female?
Mhm. I think
Because
I
then,
know. I think I know where you're going at with this.
just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, and you think Marvel has gotten their crap together, you are. What is wrong with you? Why would you think that? Uh, I'm gonna pull up some stuff here. This is let's see, MCU. So the news came out that they are gender swapping Silver Surfer for the Fantastic Four. Now it is true that this is not the same Silver Surfer. Um this is an original character in the comics.
Yeah, Juno.
Yeah, Juno. Is that her name?
Yeah, I looked it up. Apparently, her name is Juno.
Yeah. But I don't care. Neither does anyone else. This is not what people think when they hear Silver Surfer. And
No.
I heard people saying like, I don't care if she's a female. I don't care if they turned him into a female because I don't care about Silver Surfer anyways. I think he's kind of boring. I, what? No. What? No. So this is what interesting about Silver Surfer. So his planet is in jeopardy with like the love of his life is on this planet, and Galactus. He tells Silver Surfer, if you want your planet to survive, you're gonna help me enslave all these other planets and let me eat them or something. So Silver Surfer has to do these terrible things just in order to keep his planet safe. And he's very lonely. He's going around the galaxy he's a lonely character. That's very interesting. I think that is really unique character building. Um by the way, the Keanu Reeves is Silver Surfer. I don't know if I want that.
If
Um
he ain't Ghost Rider, don't have him as anything else.
exactly. But no, but that's Silver Surfer is very interesting. I want a solo film for him. But
Yeah.
but yeah, this is what people think of. They don't think of this chick, and I have nothing against this character. It's just no one cares. If you're gonna
Yeah.
bring a superhero, that's like bringing in Miles Morales instead of Peter Parker for the MCU. Imagine if Miles Morales was in Civil War instead of Peter Parker.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Or instead for like No Way Home, instead of Toby and Andrew, it's Miles and Gwen.
Ugh. That'd be cool, but that's not what we wanted. And like,
Yeah.
even with the villains from Raimi and Mark Webb's universes, and just bring in Miles and Gwen, no. Um, but yeah, but the shills love this.
I
Stunning.
know. I know one YouTuber you showed me was really enjoying this right now.
Oh, what is this YouTuber?
I forgot his name, but you showed it to me. I don't know whether he's faking it or he's serious, but he really loves modern MCU.
Is his name Goat Movie Podcast by chance?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I can see his face, but I don't remember the name.
Gotcha.
But when he speaks like this, and he really loves these movies.
Oh, I think this is the guy. Is this the guy?
Yeah, that might be. That might be.
Let's see if he talks about it. Does he ever talk about the Silver Surf her? Here it is.
Surf her.
Surf her.
Let's talk about Marvel casting.
Shut up. We gotta listen to him anyway. Let's might as well. Let's go ahead.
Let's talk about Marvel casting a female Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four. So at first I was like, oh, but then I read the article and I thought about it more and I was like, okay, I'll just have to wait and see. I have to.
But like, you don't care that it's not the original. Like, you don't care that it's the most beloved one, and this is just some random character they got. Like, for the message.
Ooh. His eyes stare into your soul. And
They do. They really do.
Wait and see what they do with this Fantastic Four. But I think the most important thing from the article was this snippet here. Sources say Gardner will play Shalabal, a version of Silver Surfer from the comics.
I don't care. I don't want that character. I want, what's his name? Norman Rad or something? Silver Surfer alias? Norin Rad. That's the one we want. Go ahead.
Looking at this, Shalabal, and I can show you a picture if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to see it. This is not a Silver Surfer. At all.
Hold on. Are you sending it to me?
No, I'm gonna.
Or you're gonna share your screen? You can. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Shalabal.
That is not a Silver Surfer. This is the same one that's going to be in the movie. In fact, this is actually it's trapped in the form of a Latverian peasant girl named Helena Bautista. This is not a Silver Surfer. Or unless she is, and like she's in the body of a human. But that's not a Silver Surfer at all.
That is so. What is this article? Deadline? So Deadline just straight up lied in their article?
I guess so. Because everywhere I'm looking at, where it sees the Shalabal, I'm seeing the same woman again and again, and it's not even.
Shalabal Marvel. Silver Surfer's wife. Okay. So hold on. This is what popping up. That's what's popping up on my images here. Yeah, saying Silver Surfer's wife. See, they're just swapping it. It's just like a random lady. Well, hold on.
There's only one Silver Surfer named Shalabal, and it's from Earth 9997.
Okay. So that's
probably the one they're going for, because everywhere I see is either her or Juno or just the OG.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They should have been more specific, but yeah, that's okay. Okay. I'm not saying that I want this. I'm glad they looked at the comics and were like, this is a real thing, but still.
It's a very obscure thing.
It is very obscure.
Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful characters.
Besides, he's showing this footage of the wife. I'm like, I don't. So this is so weird. This is weird.
This man.
Look at this dude. I got an interesting comment here, actually. I remember a while ago there were talks of Silver Surfer getting a special presentation in the vein of Werewolf by Night or Guardians Holiday Special. Yeah, so if they still do that, then is it going to be this lady? Like, I don't know.
If they did it Werewolf by Night style, a cosmic horror would be goated.
Cosmic horror sounds good, but at like a vintage space or something,
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Like a Space Ghost style or something. Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Those are great. Let's go back. I didn't hear him. Here we go.
From the comics, Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful characters in all of Marvel, a very powerful cosmic character. And Shalabal is a love interest. In this story for the Fantastic Four, since it takes place in another universe, this version of Shalabal will be a Silver Surfer, which honestly I'm totally fine with because it takes place in another universe. We're in the multiverse saga. I'm down for different variants of these characters. They're not changing up Norrin Rad. If you're okay with Gwen Stacy as Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales...
That's not the same. No,
it's
not the same thing.
Shia LaBeouf and Gwen Stacy are totally two different things. We are not the same.
The movie's called Spider-Verse. It's not Silververse, okay? Like, that's not what we're... That's not...
Fantastic into the Four-verse.
Into the Four-verse.
You got the cartoons, you got that obscure 90s version, the 2000s one, and Fan Four Stick, and now this, the Four-verse.
The Four. It's more like 5 verses, but I don't know. The Four-verse. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll get back to your comments in a second, Mr. Edward Enterprises, but let's finish this.
Miles is Spider-Man, different Peter Parkers, different variants of Peter Parker, Spider-Man in different universes. Then you should be fine with
Yeah, you should be fine with this. You should get over it. Like our stuff. Like what this does.
Like what we do, or we manhunt you, boys.
Coming for you, boy.
Of Silver Surfer as well. I honestly haven't seen anything that Julia Garner is in, so I can't comment on her acting. I just hope that she's the best actress for the role. The only thing
I think Marvel cares anymore about who the best actor is, because we've had some crappy performances for a while.
Marvel is that one company that really blurs the lines of whether the actor sucks or the script sucks.
You can't even tell.
You can't tell now.
All right, we're gonna let you improv because you're good. Oh, you're not. Well, that'll do. And then yeah. Well, one and done.
Oh, well.
I tried. This is from Ozark, by the way. Not that it's important. I know it's from a show called Ozark.
I've seen from her is that clip from Ozark where she's yelling out of context. I have no idea what's going on.
Where she's yelling?
Like, if you want to stop me, you're going to have to
shut up. I'm sorry. I just needed to. If you want to try to stop me, you're going to.
Dude, you sounded just like him just now.
Kill me! I have no idea what's going on in the scene, but yeah, it's the only thing I've seen. It might as well be a scene from Arrested Development because Jason Bateman is just flabbergasted.
Maybe do your research on her. That'd be good. Instead of doing all this crap.
With her talking to him like that. I think the most exciting aspect about this news is the fact that it pretty much confirms that Galactus will be the main villain of the Fantastic Four, and we'll be seeing various heralds, maybe ranging throughout the multiverse, not just the universe. And I've been waiting to see Galactus, not only a comic accurate Galactus, but also his heralds, these servants that get these planets ready for him to consume. And let's be real. I don't think the MCU was going to top Rise of the Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad. Bro.
Just bring in Norrin Rad then.
It's not that hard to top a crappy movie.
No.
But in the MCU, it might be.
It is now. Back then, it would have been so easy to be better than this. But yeah, this is it's not gonna top it now.
It was too cold in that movie. The scene where he takes on the Human Torch, and I.
He has a very punchable voice.
He has a punchable voice or a punchable face? Because he has both.
Both.
Okay, yeah. I want to punch your voice because I hate you. Yeah.
I can already see a lot of the fandom losing their minds over this casting and a female Silver Surfer. But honestly, I think we should just wait and see what they do with this Fantastic Four movie. It takes place in a different universe.
Why do we need to wait even though they've the formula, it's there. Like this, I don't want to say the MCU formula like regarding all of them. I'm talking about like this is an all new formula now, starting with WandaVision all the way to current day. With the exception of No Way Home and maybe Guardians 3. Everything is just so poorly written and everything is replaced. All dudes are replaced by females now. Like they get sidelined by female characters that no one cares about. Like Captain Marvel, like the Captain Marvel's friend who is now Captain Marvel in the Multiverse of Madness story. Or like in the Illuminati too. Like, why are you there?
Didn't Monica Rambeau get bodied by Scarlet Witch though?
She did at one point. Yeah, she got blasted out of the sitcom world. But
I'm talking about in Multiverse of Madness, where the Illuminati fought her.
It took her the longest to fight her. But yeah, defeating Black Bolt was easy. Yeah.
Hashtag my boy Black Bolt did nothing wrong.
Hashtag my boy Black Bolt did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
Nothing.
He didn't even do anything at all.
No, no one did. Like, not even Reed Richards, which, by the way, he's not going to be in this movie. But we've talked about it a lot, so I'm not going to rehash it.
Wait, what?
John Krasinski was Reed Richards in Multiverse of Madness, but he got killed. Spoilers.
No, I thought you just said Reed Richards ain't going to be in this movie.
Oh, they might do that. I could see them doing that, but I don't think that nothing has been said about that. If it would,
they better have Reed Richards here.
It's just two Storm and female Silver Surfer, and they're lesbians now. Get used to it. Like what we put out. You bigots, misogynists, homophobes. Like what we do.
They're freaking lesbians.
Lesbians now. We're saving the universe together. Galactus, Galactus held her back from being her true self.
Oh,
I want to be what I want to be, Galactus. You can't tell me what to do.
I want to be on my own. I got the
You
whole
have the whole world to
multiverse
see. The multiverse to see. Oh my god. My stomach hurts so bad. We got 38 seconds. We gotta finish it. This idiot.
And honestly, I have a great feeling that the 2000s Fantastic Four cast and this version of Silver Surfer, Norrin Radd, will show up in Avengers Secret Wars. So
if this sucks, then you'll have these people to come back, hopefully. Just a belief that I have. It might not be true, but...
Think about it this way. We're in the multiverse saga. Avengers Secret Wars deals with various variants of these heroes. So if you think about the post-credit scene at the end of Rise of the Silver Surfer, we see that Norrin Radd actually survives his encounter.
It sounds like he's like not looking forward to this female Silver Surfer. It sounds like he's not looking forward to her.
He probably isn't, and he's trying to power through this video.
Yeah, he's like, well, think about it this. Maybe he'll show back up. Maybe he'll be here. I hope he's here. And he's trying to hide it, but he's not very good at it. But yeah.
Counter with the cloud version of Galactus. So guess what? Think about it like this. The Silver Surfer, Norrin Rad, will return in Avengers Secret Wars, and we all win.
So okay.
I hope you just jump off a cliff, sir.
Don't no death threats. Don't do that, Donovan.
I'm sorry.
I just don't like him. He's so cringy.
His voice is just aggravating.
He's aggravating. I'm so aggravated right now because his voice.
Yes. I don't mean to be mean like that, but
Well, it's okay. I mean, I said some stupid stuff too about him, but yeah, don't listen to this guy. He's a total hack. Yeah, Silver Surfer female. Silver Surf her, not Silver Surf him. Ooh, wait. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't surf him. That's stupid. There was a comment here. What? What is it?
Silver Surf him.
The Silver Surf them. The Silver Surf they them.
The Silver Surf it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Silver Surf it. I like the way you said that. The Silver Surf it. The Silver Surf we.
The Silver Surf Wumbo.
The Silver Surf Wumbo. That's my favorite character in Fantastic Four into the Four-verse. Silver Surf Wumbo meets Rise of the Silver Surfer, and they fight. It's gonna be awesome.
Chad, take a shot every time we say Silver Surfer.
They'd be drunk by the end. No, yeah, no one's watching right now, but it's okay. Hopefully they'll come back and see it. We did have a comment here. I don't think Deadpool 3 is going to save the MCU, to be honest. No, it's not.
It'll be good, but nah.
Yeah. They need to start putting out good content. You know they're not going to do that. You know.
But that's too easy. We don't want to do easy.
We want to make you gay. We don't want to make you straight. We don't want you to have Christian values and, like, you know, we don't want your family's household to be strong. We want you to be miserable like us.
Honestly, if a movie caused all those problems, that'd be a good movie to watch in of itself.
They would never let us make that, but that'd be great. That'd be a fantastic movie. I don't know if it'd be. Would you want it as a documentary or like a
mockumentary, basically?
Mockumentary would be pretty good if a woke mockumentary. Not that the mockumentary is woke, but it's about woke.
Yeah.
That'd actually be really funny. But yeah, a Silver Surfer movie. I'd really like if it was like just a solo movie and it wasn't connected to a universe or the MCU or anything, but like a one-off thing where it's like a character study. I think that'd be great. You can make it like a Ryan Gosling feel. I want Ryan Gosling as Silver Surfer. I think that'd actually be really cool.
I still want him as Black Panther, if I'm gonna be honest.
Ryan Gosling as Martin Luther King in the new biopic. Did you see that meme of that lady who was laughing at like race swapping memes, and it was like Obama and it was Christian Bale? Simone Biles and it was Emma Stone.
John Cena as Malcolm X.
his latest role as the Equalizer.
I don't know. Actually, a John Cena Equalizer movie could be solid.
I mean, you could.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, the Equalizer was originally a white man. It was a TV show.
Yeah, but you'd be whitewashing if you did that, so that'd be bad. Blackwashing is a thing too, okay?
Simone Biles is Emma Stone.
Emma Stone just what? Just jumping around. It's so stupid. But that's how Nick Fury was in the comics too.
Yeah.
And I think they changed it to where the Samuel L. Jackson Nick Fury, the Black Nick Fury, is his son. So technically he'd be a mixed Nick Fury. It's a thing. It's a thing. I can prove it.
Please do.
Is Nick Fury Jr. If you look up Nick Fury Jr. in the comics, it shows Samuel L. Jackson, or not Samuel L. Jackson. It shows a black Nick Fury. I don't want to say black because I feel racist, but I just wanted to. This is what it shows. Nick Fury Jr. This is a traditional black Nick Fury. And then Nick Fury. Let's try Nick Fury Sr. and see what pops up. Yeah, Nick Fury Sr. and Jr.
I would need to do research by myself at the end of this because I'm confused on that part.
Well, let's see who his wife was.
Nia Jones.
Nia Jones. Oh, green soap.
Oh, so that's what Nick Fury's wife looked like. But he doesn't look mixed though.
Yeah, I think they kind of messed it up with that one. That'd be more accurate if you did a comic accurate Nick Fury. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job. I mean, I could maybe see it here. I could see him mixed. I could see him being mixed in this picture. But yeah, they didn't. Yeah, you can't really tell.
Dick, you can't.
It just looks like they rebooted him. But excuse me.
All right.
All right. It is cool that they based. So remember the Ultimates comic back in the day? They based their Nick Fury off of Samuel L. Jackson, and then years later he played Nick Fury. So I think that's super cool.
That would make a lot more sense.
Well, I was thinking about doing an Iron Man suit tier list. I don't know how long that would take, though, if we want to do that or not. If you want to take a look at what the list looks like, this is what it looks like, because we got the ones from the Iron Man 3 movies. Some you can't really see that well.
Mm-mm. And most of them you don't know the names of.
That's true. But is it all just based off of what they look like? Is that what we're ranking? Is that what we'd be ranking them by, or what?
I assume so.
Okay. Well, I'd say if you just want to quickly go through this, this is just an idea I had if we wanted to do a tier list.
I don't know.
Okay.
I like tier lists.
Tier lists.
Tier lists.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I keep doing that. Yeah, I'll do it like that. This one's kind of a weird one. The Iron Legion suit or the Iron Legion
I guess
robot.
mech. Well, not mech.
Yeah, it counts. Yeah.
I don't know
It's,
how.
go ahead.
I don't know where I would put that. I mean, it's not a bad looking design, but it's kind of simplistic.
You're right. It's a little, yeah. I like the bluish purple look there. I'm already bored. I'm gonna be completely honest. We're not doing this today, guys. We're just gonna talk like normal. I was already losing it. I'm sorry. Tier lists, I feel like, need to be like an event and not just in an episode. So
Yeah.
this first one, we're just gonna talk about like stuff we like. I've talked about enough, or I've talked about stuff that I've mentioned. Donovan, has there been anything interesting that you found? Is there anything you found interesting?
Well, I guess, I don't know if you'd consider it interesting, but I've been rewatching the Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Ooh, I haven't seen those. I have not seen those, but I am interested in different types of horror.
I will say the best ones are one, Dream Warriors, which is 3, and I guess the seventh one, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. That one's a bit meta though, but it's a good kind of meta.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm trying to look up all the movies in order. All Freddy Krueger movies. Okay. So, which one did you say again? 3 and 4, or
The first one, third one, and seventh one.
okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then Freddy versus Jason happened.
I mean, if you want to watch that one, that's fine too.
I mean, I was just acknowledging its presence.
Yeah.
Was it good? Have you seen it?
I used to watch that movie so much as a kid, Freddy vs. Jason. It's
It's better than Batman versus Superman, maybe.
I will say it's probably like, and this might sound like a hot take to some people, but it's kind of better than Alien vs. Predator, Requiem. At least like the second bout they had. The first movie was still better.
Yeah. I need to catch up. Go ahead. Sorry.
What was you gonna say? My bad.
I was gonna say I need to catch up on movies, but
yeah. Well, if you have Netflix, and if you wanted to watch some horror films, the Nightmare films are actually on Netflix. I think it's 1 to 7. I think are on there, including the 2010 remake, which I do not recommend watching. It's
the remake one is yeah. We probably shouldn't say what it's about, but Freddy Krueger does stuff that we have
that the original didn't do. Even though, ironically, the remake one is actually more accurate to Wes Craven's vision.
And that is bad, I assume, kind of.
Well, his motivation is vastly different.
Yeah. Yes.
But the one thing I do like about the remake is I do love, and I get it's not as iconic, but I do love the makeup on Freddy's face. I think the burned victim look actually looks far more realistic in this film in comparison to the more pizza face that Freddy's always had. Yeah. Plus, Jackie Earle Haley, he's no Robert Englund, but I still think he did a good job as an intimidating Freddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Kroeger.
Freddy Kroeger's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to check it out. I did save on Netflix they put Kill Bill, both volumes of Kill Bill on there. I don't know what Kill Bill's about, but I know it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, and I've heard it's very beloved.
I've also, because Netflix has it and it's leaving on April 30th, I've started watching Whiplash a little bit.
What do you think?
Well, I haven't seen the whole film yet, but so far, from what I've seen, it's not bad. But I can't
That's
really speak on it mostly because I haven't finished the whole thing yet.
right. Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's something you got to finish. Definitely. Um, oh, the Matrix movies are on Netflix too.
Yeah, that Whiplash, and I guess the rest of the Elm Street movies. They're all on my wish list of movies to watch on Netflix so far.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's something interesting. So, did you see that Netflix started making games?
Did they?
Yeah. So if I could actually share my screen. This is my Netflix right here. Hopefully this screen doesn't get copyrighted, but they started making games here.
Hmm.
So it's kind of reminds me of the interactive episodes or specials that you could interact with and change, like choose what you want to happen with the story. Like
Hmm.
death, like the Batman Death in the Family thing that was out for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, I
But,
know what you mean.
but yeah, this is kind of interesting.
Hmm.
I don't know how I feel about stop it, stop. This is weird. I don't know how I feel about this.
I've never even heard of these.
No, no. I'll try to play them. I'll play them for a video. I can talk about them.
All right.
I guess. I mean, I don't. I guess to talk just to get some content out there, even though I haven't gotten it yet. Um, I will have a review of the Joker 2 trailer for tomorrow. So hopefully done by tonight, and then I can post it tomorrow. But yeah, that's weird. What's some stuff that you like that you've heard that's on Netflix that you want to watch or that you're curious about?
I mean, really, not much else because nothing on Netflix really surprises me or like makes me really want to go like, okay, you might seem watchable. Let's see what you got. Nothing really on Netflix does that for me. I guess The Matrix, maybe.
Yeah, but that was everywhere. Like it was on Max at one point, and then I would assume it's on Prime Video somewhere. That it has been probably Peacock, now Netflix. I don't know when they started putting Max movies on Netflix, like all the DC movies. That was a weird time.
Yeah.
But
The only show I'm kind of hoping to see that I didn't see it yet is the Fallout show on Prime, but
yeah, yeah.
I heard
Go ahead.
I heard mixed reviews on it though.
Mhm. Well, why don't we talk about that? What are your thoughts on the game? I know you like the game a lot. I think.
Well, I mean, in some way they are. I mean, they're all kind of good, kinda. Like Fallout 1 and 2 are like probably one of my all-time favorites because of its bleak atmosphere, grounded storytelling, and like it doesn't hold your hand basically when it comes to the gameplay. If you die, oh well. You either should have saved or you just got to try the whole game all over again. It doesn't hold your hand with what it does. Fallout 3 might not have the best story, might not be like the best when it comes to gameplay, but its atmosphere is very good. Its open world is good. The fact it's the first game for 3D, it's the first 3D Fallout that does this, that really makes the world feel like it's a barren wasteland. Same with New Vegas, except for its story and factions and gameplay are far better.
Right.
Fallout 4 has good gunplay, which kind of acts like a first-person shooter akin to Call of Duty. That's
Right.
good, but its mod scene, like the mods for it, are way better. As for the story, no. 76, you could just forget about that one too, though.
Yeah. That's what kind of sucks about these shows is like they're kind of adapting games that have bad games later. Like Last of Us 2 had very mixed reviews, mostly negative, I believe. And the only people that like them are the ones who think that Ellie as an adult is hot, and it's weird. Yeah, that's the thing with simps. They just like it because that person's hot. But but as far as like, I mean, I need to clear my throat. So, as yeah, other people have been saying it's mixed, but I guess what are your first impressions like? As far as, have you heard anything specific about what they said, or are you still kind of blind to what they think? And
I'm still kind of blind to it, and I want to learn more about it, but I don't want to be spoiled at the same time. So that's why I'm kind of going in blind, because it's like either I know what's going to happen and I have low expectations, or I might have high expectations and probably like watch this show and realize, oh, this show blows. It's not that good.
Right.
But the trailers, and I know trailers always hype up a show or a movie to the point where it might look good. But when I see the trailers, it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty decent, at least.
Right. Well, that's good. You have to have a lot of optimism when it comes to games.
Yeah.
But sorry, we got some Max Solos Netflix. You're not wrong. We got a lot of Warner Brothers stuff, so that's good. Classic Warner Brothers stuff, I should say. And this is a comment talking about Whiplash. La La Land is a great, and so is Whiplash. Wait, La La Land was directed by the Whiplash guy? No way. Hold on.
Really?
So, hang on a second. Whiplash director. Damien Chazelle. He did direct La La Land. No wonder these are the same kind of. Well, it's because like they're kind of jazzy films, and jazz musicians and stuff like that. I saw this meme one time on TikTok where it's like every Whiplash person needs their La La Land person, and it's basically saying like the contrast between the two people. And I like Whiplash a lot. And my sister likes La La Land, and I watched a little bit of La La Land, and I liked it quite a bit. But yeah, our personalities bounce off each other like that, and it's cool. But yeah, Whiplash is very good. La La Land, I need to finish. But yeah, who's the guy with the skull face on Fallout? What's his name? I don't know who he is. I'm just thinking it's uncomfortable having no nose.
I don't know if his name David Goggins?
That's the trainer guy, right? Like that's a.
No, that's the wrong guy.
Yeah, David Goggins is somebody else. Yeah, he's a runner.
I'm Walton Goggins.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Walton Goggins. Yeah, the actor, yes. And the character he plays in Fallout, I think he plays the character in Fallout.
He does. He plays as a ghoul in the games, and in the show, and in the games, a ghoul is like a person who was exposed to the nuclear radiation. And there's one of two versions of a feral ghoul, which is essentially like a rabid zombie, and
Mm,
a normal ghoul is keeps their human traits, but they look the way that his character does. And
right.
some of them slip into that madness, some of them don't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. His character probably looks like it looks like it's going to be the highlight of the entire show.
Honestly, yeah. I like this actor. He does really good, and I liked him a lot in Ant-Man and the Wasp. If you remember, he was in that movie.
Yeah.
Um, I know he's in better stuff. I've heard of Justified. I want to watch Justified. Um, Good actor. Um, it must be uncomfortable having to have no nose. Like I don't know how that works, but like that seems very uncomfortable. Um, well, what's this look here? Is this the same? That's creepy. Never mind. Um, but yeah, yeah. Amazon Prime has some good shows. Sometimes, not all the time. Have you watched any of Invincible yet, or
Nope.
no? Wow, that's fine. I haven't watched any of The Boys yet. I've watched the first episode, but that's it. Um, man, Homelander's spoilers, but Homelander's evil from the get go. I mean, of course he is, but like you see him laser down a plane in the first episode, um, which is cool. Not cool that he did it, but it's cool all around. Don't twist my words. Um,
I know what you mean, though.
yeah, yeah. Um, but I lost my train of thought. um, Honestly, I'm fine with cutting this short. If there's nothing else to talk about, I can't really think of anything else.
Me neither.
Well, we do have something from I'm digging Invincible season 2. That's good. I am too. I actually need to watch the second half. Um, I said I have a video planned talking about both seasons of the show, but I need to watch it to actually review it. So
Remind me, why did it get cut into two parts? I can't remember.
I don't know. It's like Disney Plus and like other streaming services releasing an episode a week like normal TV, but taken to the extreme for this.
Hmm.
It's weird. I remember when Stranger Things did it and people weren't really that upset about it when they had 2 volumes. Which I guess that makes more sense because of the last 2 episodes being the big epic conclusion of the season, and then everything else building up to whatever. But yeah, I get the wait. I don't like the wait either. I liked it when streaming just released all the episodes. But
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess one more thing we can talk about before we leave. We need to finish Barry.
When do you want to?
I don't know. I think we could start next week if you wanted to.
All right.
Yeah, but Barry's a good show. Um, Season 1 is perfection, and season 2 is even better. Season 2 is my favorite season, but yes, everyone, that is it for this short episode. I was expecting to go 2 hours, but honestly, that's fine. We're
Yeah.
kind of running out of things to say anyway, but that's the point. Just hanging out, talking about stuff we like, and yeah, thanks for watching. Owen. Thanks for being here, and everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time. And be sure to check out Donovan's channel. It's in the link in the description, actually. Be sure to check it out tomorrow night or tomorrow evening.
Probably tomorrow night. I'll probably let them know when.
Okay. You guys have a wonderful life.